How much did you learn through the coaching years of your life about some of the componentry of what's going to uphold the back half or the second set? Not back half, because people are living so long these days. But what have you learned?
Yeah, I guess the high performance approach has taught me a lot in how to elevate people's well-being. Because if you're not at the cutting edge or the leading edge in sport, you're going to come last. So that's the first thing is that you've got to be a little bit innovative in developing stuff. But probably from a personal perspective, and you'll get this, Tim, is that when I stopped being a coach, my whole identity was attached to my past life. My whole identity was attached to what I did and not who I was. And we did a survey across 800 people, and half of them were men. And a lot of men post 40 are extremely unhappy with their life and a little bit lost. Women tend to have a better approach to that second half or a better understanding of the second half of life than we do.
Absolutely. Like people in this industry, you get attached to your identity and what you do, but the happiest people are those that are not defined by what they do.
That's 100% right. It's who you're being. I know that sounds really subtle, but we look at the mental, physical, emotional, and energetic side of how you can actually be your best self. And when you are your best self, you tend to enjoy life a lot more, right? But we get so transfixed on adversity that we've been through. We get, and I'm not being judgmental because I've had these issues myself based on things that have happened to me in the past, not what I'm capable of right now. And as soon as you get people to reframe things about the lessons that you can learn from your past, but the fact that it's not there anymore, that's when you start seeing people move in the right direction.
Well, it's interesting. One of the books behind you is a book on Wayne Bennett. Now, Wayne Bennett's in his mid-70s, been an extremely amazing coach, if I can use that incorrect English, but he's a master coach. But he's going through an enormously difficult time at the moment. He is struggling. South Sydney breaking records for all the wrong reasons. I know there's some injury, but they won't cop it, the fans.
Yeah, I think Wayne's a great example, Tim, of the right way to do things. And one of the things that Wayne does, and I've heard him speak recently, Wayne likes hanging out with Wayne. So he likes himself, and that's a really important thing. The other thing that Wayne's always done consistently, even as the game's evolved massively around him, his ability to create high-level relationships is something that is why he's been so successful over such a long period of time. Now, even now in adversity, and this is not the first adversity he's faced, obviously, as a footy coach, because he's been doing it for so long. Even in adversity, he knows how to preserve relationships. He knows how to make people buy into what the organisation's doing. So I think it's a really good example to use as to that's how you do it properly. I know how not to do it properly. And you think being smarter or accumulating knowledge is what you need to do rather than connecting with other people, which is the biggest cause of longevity on the planet.
Absolutely. Well, winning the second half, it's a must read. When's it out? Where can people buy it? All good bookstores?
You can get it at Booktopia now.
Yeah.
But we have a book launch event coming up on the 21st of August and the 29th of August in Brisbane and the 21st in Sydney. If you want to attend to that, just go to the changeroom.info and you can get there. But it's not just a book launch. We've got stalls there and integrative farmers, and we've got a couple of good speakers as well. So it'd be great to have you all along.
Good on you. Always good to chat. Thanks, Matty.
Thanks, Tim. Have a great day, mate.